Good Friday morning, collective. I believe today is the day that the Lord has made. But I was actually going to say the beginning of the Lionsgate portal, 888. Lionsgate portal, y'all. So I'm glad that you're here for the prayer, especially. Make sure you have your intentions set in the forefront of your mind. And we're in a high, loving, high spirited, positive mindset vibration. Write down, get a piece of paper right now, and a black ink pen and write down something that you want to manifest and hold it in your hand when we say the prayer. This is the beginning of the Lion's Gate manifestation. And right now, anything that you want to manifest, you have to keep and reject all negative thoughts. Only stay high vibe, positive, and think and visualize and write on paper and fold it up and hold it in your hand. Anything that you want to manifest. Now is the time. Good morning. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Somebody left somebody an inheritance when they were a child, because the child card is out here, okay? But it came out as the Queen of Pentacle reverse energy, okay? And I believe this was someone's perception of or projection of what you would grow up to be. Someone that's not intuitive, someone that's like a chicken head type energy, whoever you are, regardless of race. I'm using language and words that is, familiar to my culture, but take it as it resonates. Okay. If you're like a chicken head or airhead or bobblehead type energy that don't know nothing about nothing, somebody had kind of projected that's what you would grow up to be. Okay. And this could be, I'm picking up on like a family member of yours that felt like, you don't know nothing about nothing, because you were so young, you would never know that something was left for you in a trust. This is what came out, a trust. Something was left for you in a trust when you were a baby, when you were born, that you were never aware of, but this family member knew. And whoever this person is, this might be someone that you might have grown up knowing as ultra conservative. Like they could be like ultra conservative Jehovah Witness, Christian, Catholic, ultra conservative, in Islam, ultra conservative, in whatever religion. I feel like whoever this person is, they practice a certain popular religion as a mask, and they might have been and seem to have a strong conviction about following the laws of their religion, but behind the mask they are an occultist. Okay. But you would have never known this because they seemed so ultra conservative about their religion. They might have even spoken to you before about make sure you follow the Quran or the Bible or this, that, or the other. It could be a Mormon, a Jehovah Witness, Christian, Catholic, Islam faith, whatever. It's a popular religion. Whoever this person is, they thought that it would be very easy to work with an occultist to steal whatever was left for you in a trust that you were supposed to receive at a certain age, because they were confident in this occultist they had a friendship with. They've seen them do some stuff, and they've seen them do some work. Now, let's talk about how disconnected from intuition some of these people are, including these occultists that work in the darkness. Because they're not working out of the light and they can't balance their dark and light energy, even though they're able to pull some things off with unsuspected, unprotected, regular humans, souls that are just on their journey, living their life, they thought that it would be easy to do the same thing to you because you were a child when they made this decision. And this occultist told, I'm gonna wait for this commercial. Hold on, because I know how they do me. So this occultist advised them when you were a child, all they had to do was keep a very keen, close eye and monitor your progress and monitor your emotional development, to check on you, to make sure that you were going down a pathway that they needed you to go down of codependency, of non success, non independence, of bad decisions, to just monitor you. And when you got, they already planned that when you got to dating age, they already had planned that possibly in your late teens, early 20s, uh, they would um, orchestrate things in your life to make sure that you linked up and got in a relationship with one of their people. Okay. It would be somebody that they connect with you. Or if you chose someone for yourself and didn't pick one of their people, they would be able to. Um, they would be able to make that person an offer and then spiritually bind them to you. And the reason was they needed one of two outcomes. They either needed you to be bound to someone that would allow them to do spell work on you, that would make you unstable mentally, and then they'd be able to get some kind of guardianship over you, or you would marry a catfish energy. And this has been going on for many years, unbeknownst to you. You would marry someone that they sent to catfish you, and that person, they'd be in alignment with everybody else in this cult that has government jobs, positions, right down to the judge. And they would come up with a situation whereby this person would be able to walk away with all of your inheritance in this trust. Okay. They would pay that person off, and then everybody else that they pay off, and they get whatever. It must be a lot of money, okay, for them to be able to pay so many people off, even someone to get in a marriage with you. So in childhood, this occultist had a friendship, but friendship actually came out sideways. And the reason friendship came out sideways is because right now their friendship is being tested, because they are so completely frustrated that you did not turn out, even though they were manipulating behind the scenes things in your life, to try to mold your personality to be unsuccessful, financially codependent, stuck in a rut, in a bad situation whereby you'd be easily molded into whatever situation they wanted to mold you into, because you would always need help. Whoever you are, you took off like from the gate, running, like Olympic runner in life. Everything you did was like the meet uh, boy runner, go runner. Excuse me, I forgot. Y'all know Looney Tunes. You was the road runner. Whoever you are, in every single thing from childhood up until now, you was like the road runner. Nothing could stop you. It was something about the way your mind works, that you, like, you're neurodivergent or something. Not just that, you're fast, but fast in a positive way. You knew how to quickly find ways to make money in an intelligent way, working jobs or doing something for yourself, whatever you're doing. Whoever you are, you took off and literally became financially independent. These people were, let me explain what happened here. These people we're doing things to throw obstacles and blockages in your path by doing things to affect your parents while you are connected to one or both of them, so that they wouldn't be able to get you the tools and things you needed in life, so they could control you. Now, once you became independent of family in your life, uh, the very same things that they did to oppress you, whether it was financially through creating obstacles in your home life with your parents, or parent, the very same things that you were deprived of in childhood is the very same things that put the fire up under your ass to make you smarter, faster, wiser, and make you want to go out here and get it. So it had the opposite effect, because had they left you alone and had you had a decent life and had everything you needed, maybe you wouldn't have been on your toes the way you were. Maybe you might not have tried as hard. Maybe you might not have, if you never had to be hungry, if you never didn't have the things that you needed, growing up, if you never experienced lack or poverty, you might have been more laid back, But because these people were doing things to destroy your, immediate family, to affect you while you were with them, so you wouldn't have things, they were hoping that would destroy you, but it created you. You understand? Whatever the devil means for bad, God is going to turn it around for good. So the obstacles created earlier in your life is what put fire up under your ass to get out there and get and do. Because at a young age, you realize it wasn't nobody going to get or do for you. So that put a fire up under you to do it yourself. So now they've made you super independent. They've made you ultra independent, thinking that they were making you a dependent. Don't you know that most of the wealthy people come out of struggle? Don't you know most people that have to get out here and get it have that because of a lack? It goes in cycles. If you come from a wealthy family, sometime you grow up not needing, so that survival instinct isn't as strong as you because you've never had to worry or experience lack. And you didn't have to exercise that muscle, and it might lead to other things. And you might, you or your children might end up and fall into a cycle of poverty. And then those children in the cycle of poverty, due to lack, are going to be go-getters, and they're going to become wealthy. And then their children that are wealthy, growing up wealthy, might become lazy or uninspired and might fall into lack. And then the next generation, due to lack, might work hard and become poverty. Y'all know, you understand how that works. It's part of the cycle. You understand? So they had the opposite effect on you. And they didn't realize you were going to be hyper independent and stay literally ahead of the bullet in every aspect of your life. And you would take off the way you did because you took off, man or woman, whoever you are, you took off in your life. You had a hustler mentality, and you literally took off in your life. You said, there's been times I've been hungry as a child. I will never be hungry again because I see I'm responsible for myself. I will never go without hygiene products, clothing. I will never go without a roof over my head. I will never go without these things because clearly I know what it feels like not to have certain things. So that means I need to be on my tippy toes and my feet need to never touch the ground. I'm going to keep it moving. And whoever you are, that's what you did. And it created you a hyper independent person, which made a problem and created an imbalance to them being able to catfish you or force you into a toxic relationship or force you into the person they wanted you to be with so they could get their hands on this trust. Because it's something that was placed, some stipulation was placed in this trust where it could only go to you, and they can't change that. So they were trying early on to stay on top of things. Now they put all their energy and trust into this occultist ritualist that was going to do binding magic with whoever you got in a relationship with, and then do spell work over you to ensure that you went crazy or whatever they had to do. They were going to do it with magic, and they were assured that by controlling your progress throughout life and having a ritualist on their side that is heavy into the occult and connected to people that do heavy, heavy magic on people, that they could win, and there's no way they could lose but God. Let's get into this read. But God. So I have court official in the reverse, and I'm picking up on an attorney. I picked up on an attorney, a lawyer, a drummer, a catfish scenario, and I picked up on it was an attorney, a lawyer, and somebody else I picked up, an accountant. There's an attorney, a lawyer, an accountant, a drummer, and someone that's a catfish. Okay, that's what I picked up on, but I will deal these cards in front of you, of course. All right, so I didn't clarify all the cards because I wanted to do it live. All right. So what I have is child, and I have rich man in the reverse, and I have court official in the reverse. Okay. And then I have theft, and then I have regret, and I have freedom. Let's start there because these are self explanatory. Clearly, there are some official people that have official jobs that are corrupt. That's why it came in the reverse, court official. Sorry, y'all can't see these cards. Let me move them up a little bit. Child, because this is something they've been planning since you were a child. Okay. Rich man in reverse because he ain't getting your damn money, or she, whoever it is, they not getting your money. And the thing is, they thought, they might have told somebody, don't worry, that's just a child. They don't know nothing about nothing. They don't know nothing about nothing. That's a child. You better be careful whose child you speak on. That's a whole soul. That soul don't have a human age. You don't know how wise. I'm gonna tell you something. I have been following. I was following this streamer online that took her kids and went overseas to Ghana or something, that um, is talking about her experience, her life, and just, she makes videos or whatever. She's from Washington, D.C. And she was showing things about her life, and she showed her children. And I saw one of her children, and I saw in his eyes and in his face, one of her kids are a master, like an ascended master, like for real, for real. And I could literally see it on that child. When I saw that child's eyes, I could tell the mother is very spiritually gifted. She's not finished with a lesson she's in right now. Whoever this woman is, she's still in a certain cycle, but she's spiritually advanced as well. But she's still getting a lesson and completing and wrapping up some cycles that have to do with romance. But when she's finished, whoo, child, she ain't gonna be nothing to mess with. But one of her children is literally an ascended master, and I could literally see it. It's like something was beaming from his eyes, even the energy, and it shook me to my bone when I saw it. And it's so funny. I think she had some kind of situation where she was visiting Mexico or something like that, and she was going off on the staff there because they in a hotel were barging in her room and doing stuff and trying to steal and not knocking and coming in there thinking it's just a woman by herself with her kids, something like that. But it was something about the little boy's gaze that I saw, that the spirit showed me. That little boy is an ascended master and ain't nothing to be played with at all whatsoever. The other thing that I wanted to mention really quickly, I posted a video this morning, a news story about an African man. They didn't mention the country that he's from, that bought like a $3 million house, a yacht, and some other things with a $3 million tax return and PPP fraud in Marietta, Georgia. Child, these goddamn warlocks have lost their goddamn mind. When we talk about entitlement complex to the point of delusion, when we talk about an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, these child, I feel like there are some ritualists and occultists out here that might have had some success doing magic and stealing and getting away, but they done lost their mind because they are not connected to their intuition. In what world did you think you was going to buy a mansion in Marietta, Georgia, with a $3 million tax return and say that Keanu Reeves is working for you in a gold mine in Ghana? Oh, Ghana. I think he's from Ghana. He said he had a business, a gold mine in Ghana, that Keanu Reeves, Britney Spears, and some other people he put was working in mining gold on paperwork. I guess he must have been confident in his magic. So, but now he's in the news. And this man bought a mansion, a yacht, luxury cars in Marietta, Georgia, this African man. And then he even got plastic surgery. I don't know what, for abs and muscles or something. What I said, these magicians have become delusional. Delusional. You then sat up here and did this PPP loan, and you didn't keep a low profile. You didn't leave the country. You said, I'm gonna do it right in your face, and my magic is that good that I'm gonna be able to live high on a hog, and ain't nobody gonna ever catch me. After a $3 million tax return to a gold mine in Ghana. How? How, Sway? How, Sway? How? Look at the story. It's under my post when you get a chance. It's hilarious because these ritualists have lost their goddamn mind. It's hilarious, Jessica B. Look at it when you get a chance. But these ritualists have lost their minds. I'm telling you. And they're in a state of delusion right now, thinking that they can get away with things. So theft, regret, and freedom. So what is regret? What's going on with this regret energy? The Queen of Swords, the Hermit reverse. Somebody could be isolating themselves right now, or isolated and depressed right now. Okay, so they might have worked with this occultist. A Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, they got a whole group together. Their magic isn't having any effect on you. So I guess their magic was supposed to isolate you and take away your freedom through bad relationships. They were supposed to take away your freedom through bad relationships, through a marriage, through insanity, through having babies or a child, and binding you to something or someone, through depression, a lack of confidence, a lack of an ability to manifest money or independence, codependency, emotionally and financially. They were utilizing different people to do magic, isolation spells, and to be the brains behind orchestrating things. Also, through using technology when technology came into play at a certain point in your life. Because, you know, technology was not where it is today at the time when they started this plan. But they were also using technology and magic to control who you could talk to, bribing people to isolate you, no friends, no friend spells, no friend spells, family isolation, only the people you can only date the people they send toward you. Anyone else would be attacked or bribed or threatened to walk away from you. These people did a whole lot in your life. And then they were trying to make you physically sick and ill. So you'd be barely surviving, barely breathing, barely alive. While somebody was up in your house, up in your face, sucking your energy, and about to inherit this trust money. What is this trust energy right now? This trust. I'm talking about this trust. Clarify trust. There might be a message that someone didn't get away with something, and they're trying to emotionally manipulate somebody. They're trying to emotionally manipulate, gaslight, and possibly drain somebody spiritually or something. But somebody pulled their energy away because they don't trust them anymore. So this could be this family member and this occultist. Who is this Eight of Cups? Because somebody promised somebody, okay, so somebody promised somebody that they would be able to drain your energy and do magic on you. They promised that they had the skills to force you into a sexual situation with somebody. Someone promised them that they had the skills to do this, but they don't trust them anymore because whoever you are, them legs are locked closed or your pants are zipped. Right now, you're protecting yourself, your energy. No one can connect with you because you know what's been orchestrated around you, even if you don't know it was about a trust fund that was left for you. You know, it's a reason people have been coming for your neck. And someone is burdened. Who's the person that walked away or is pulling their energy out of something? The Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups. Someone that's the wounded warrior. This is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. That King of Swords that couldn't backstab and betray you. They didn't have the skills and ability because they're not smarter than you. So the person that they hired is dumb. They might be connected to their intuition, but their intuition is not greater than yours. You're smarter than this person. You're smarter. You're more intelligent. You're more connected to your intuition. You're healed. Okay. This person might be jealous of you. They were hired to work against you, and they're also jealous of you because you're beautiful. Okay, man or woman. You're gorgeous, man or woman, on the inside and the out. and to know you have a trust fund too, it's pissing them off. But they don't have the skills or the ability to fool you, to glamour you, to trick you. They just don't have, period. They just don't have it. They don't have what it takes. So somebody does not trust this person. They keep saying, give me more time, but they just don't trust that this person has the skills to do it. So somebody pulled their offer back from them. And someone didn't see something about working with somebody or people they were working with. Somebody did not see something. Somebody didn't see something about the people that they were working with and collaborating with the Three of Pentacles. You know, what is this Three of Pentacles? That the people they were working with are closed emotionally. Okay, so there's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that they hired to glamour you, to do spell work on you, to try to bind you to somebody, to affect your self-esteem, to attack you with spell work, to drain your energy. And they got help from other people to attack you. But the people that they got help from, they didn't have any reason to attack you. So they had to give those people a reason. So they made up a crazy lie about you and said that you were some kind of harlot, a witch. You were a wicked person. You were some kind of gold digger. You were shallow. You were a thief. You was a rotten person. Whatever lie they told about you to these people, that you were a man eater, whatever lie they told to these people, that is how they got people to help them to spiritually attack you. Because that Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, they don't have the strength or the intelligence to outsmart you or to be able to take you down, because they're in a weakened state, and they're weak because they're unhealed. And right now they're closed emotionally. The people they work with that went against you, they all got backfires and they all got bad karma, because they didn't listen to their intuition and not attack you before doing their own research to find out who they were attacking. So when these people, that this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that your family member hired got bad karma and started losing things, they went back to the occultist to ask why, and they played stupid. And when they looked into you, they found out everything they said about you was a lie. And that's why they're getting bad karma. Because not only was everything they said about you a lie, but you are spiritually ranked. You are one of God's finest. And that's why they got bad karma. And they learned a lesson that you don't follow behind other people. You don't listen to what other people say. You do the research for yourself. Where's your intuition? So whatever they were trying to keep hidden about the truth about you, it came out. And now all these people they were working with are close to this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini emotionally. And they didn't see that's one of the reasons why they can't get done what they wanted to get done to balance their situation. They don't have help anymore because they lied to a whole bunch of people about you to get help attacking you. And now it's over. So let's jump into the reading. And someone's moved to calmer waters about the situation. Now, Holy Divine Spirit, I shuffled these cards. I want you to clarify court official in the reverse for my collective. Court official in the reverse. Oh, there was a teacher involved too that had came out. So there's your drummer. This drummer might be a ritualist from another country. There's a politician, an airport employee. Give me court official in the reverse, please and thank you. Let me find out a politician got some of your money. Somebody is a life coach, a president of a country. Ooh. Court official in the reverse. There's your attorney, a painter, and the judge presiding over your case. A sports coach and a code inspector. A spiritualist or religious narcissist. Anything else? An athlete. Somebody might pledge Delta Sigma Theta. Oh, there it is. And there's your accountant. Now I feel like with this sports coach energy, this has something to do with sports. Um, put that drummer right there. Code enforcement inspector, an attorney, somebody might be a painter. There's this judge presiding over your case that you don't know about, a life coach, an attorney, an airport employee, a spiritual or religious narcissist, and an accountant. Yes, it's a missed opportunity. The spell work backfired. Child, that's every morning. Child, child, y'all don't even know. I got a Get Along gang. Who remembers the Get Along gang with the moose and all those other cartoon characters? I got literally my own Get Along gang, and they are goofy as all get out. Every morning they start driving by my house at 2 o'clock in the morning, throwing spell work. Every morning, and they be on it hard too. Come on, we got this. Come on, stay in there. We got it. We got it. We got it. Because they're gonna wake up at any minute now to start praying. She's gonna wake up and start praying at any minute now. Y'all know, did she wake up yet? Did she up yet? Come on, we got to get the energy up before she wakes up so we can blast her the minute she wakes up. Child, the minute I wake up, and I say in the name of Christ, Jehovah, everything clears. The minute I wake up, and they all scatter like roaches every morning. Every morning between 2 and 5 o'clock, they are in my neighborhood. Every single morning. I'm telling you. And then they watch to see, is she gonna come online? Is she gonna come online? See if it worked. Nope. Didn't you feel your back burn when I screamed Jehovah with your goofy ass? Every morning between 2 and 5 o'clock, they come in a white Toyota Camry, a white Rav. It looks like a Rav 4 truck. Every morning, oh look, they hit their horn at me. Every single morning, every single morning, a black Elantra. Every single morning, they drive by my house and do a drive by. They do a drive by spell work between 2 and 5 o'clock in the morning. And as soon as I get up to pray at 5 o'clock, they scatter like roaches. And then they wait. Let's see if she comes online. I'm here. Good morning. I'm here. I'm online. Now go sit your roach asses down. Every morning. Every morning. It's comical because they're like the Get Along game. And you know they ugly because spell work makes you ugly. Child, literally spell work makes you ugly. Who's that? Who's Aaron? Who's that? Who's Aaron? Clarify. An Aquarius. Imbalance. A Leo. Oh, look, there's an Aquarius and Leo in my live right now. Hi, Aaron. How you doing? Everybody say bye-bye to Aaron. Everybody say bye to Aaron. Bye. There is a Leo. Hold on. Bye. And they're out. All right, let's jump on in. I know, I see you. All right, tell me about this judge presiding over your case. Clarify, judge presiding over your case. That's okay. I get them when they come back. They'll be back. The sun. Ooh, child. The sun. Hermit. What is the obstacle right now with this judge presiding over your case with the sun and hermit? Somebody's closed emotionally. There is a judge, the Hierophant in reverse. So there is a judge that's closed emotionally because they promised they would isolate you and keep you in hermit mode until they could dispose of you or get you into a marriage or get you into a situation they needed you to be in so they could steal this trust money from you. But whoever you are, you've been discovered. You've been found. You've been in hermit mode because of these people attacking you and coming for your life. But the sun, you've been located. People know who you are. People are aware that you're alive. People are aware that You're not married, you're single, and you're self-sufficient, so they can't make up any lie about you. And this judge is closed emotionally. They are the Hierophant in the reverse. I can't make it up, because they're closed emotionally, because they can find you online, and there's no excuse for these people not to have notified you of your inheritance and this trust fund. What is this judge doing right now? What is this judge? What is this judge going to do? What action is this judge going to take? What is this judge going to take? This judge is very unhappy with the results of what a knight they hired to work on getting rid of you. This judge is very unhappy. This knight was not able to get rid of you. Did this judge get some of your money because it was a bad investment to even stall out? Because by default, the judge is guilty, because what excuse do you have for not notifying someone about their money in a trust all this time, when you can pull their name up online and their phone number, address, and everything comes up? You call a phone, you know it's going to be an instant. Good morning. Hello. Can I help you? You understand? They know it was a bad investment for this judge to help these people and believe that they would be able to work on something. What is this judge going to do? What action is this judge going to take? They're not going to balance the situation. So this judge is not going to balance the situation. This judge is not going to balance your situation. They're going to just go ahead and hold on to your money. I'm sorry, I have to keep it real with you. This judge, because that's what they're doing right now. Unless you make it to this courthouse and get people to cooperate that work in the judicial system, this judge is not going to do their job unless they're taken out in handcuffs, literally, unless you can get the news to investigate this judge. So there you go. Or unless God takes care of this judge first, because this judge is not going to balance the situation because of their friendship with these people in this group that stole your trust money. So this judge is not going to balance your situation. They're like, well, fuck it then, because it's going to backstab and betray them, and they'll get in trouble too. And they can't create an illusion. And God is keeping you alive. Don't worry. That judge is going to get what's coming to them. And what's going to happen with this judge? They're just not going to balance your situation because they don't want to go to jail. What's going to happen with this judge? What is the most likely outcome for this judge, Holy Divine Spirit? They're not going to recover because somebody won't let something go. Because there's someone that won't let something go, it's going to lead right back to this judge, and this judge is not going to recover from something. The 9 of Wands reversed. What is this judge not going to recover from? The conflict about this trust fund. So I don't know, maybe they've already drained out most of the money from this trust in bribing people and spending it and creating conflict and everything connected to you with the 5 of Wands. This judge has is in a whole bunch of conflict and trouble now because of what they did, and they're not going to recover from the 5 of Wands, the conflict surrounding what they did and participated. So there you go. The judge presiding over your case is helping these people steal your money, and they are not going to follow any procedures to contact you or to give you your money or issue it to you. They know where you are right now. They can see you if they want to. They can contact you if they want to. But this judge, they're just going to ignore the whole situation, and they're not going to give you your money. Okay? They're not going to do their job at all. Okay? But they're not going to recover either. I don't know what's going to happen to them, but something having to do with this conflict, this judge is not going to recover. All right? Tell me about this spiritual or religious narcissist. Somebody was gaslighting somebody about getting a judgment, trying to get some kind of judgment on you in the law, like get you in trouble with the law. They're looking for some kind of way to get you caught up so they can lock you up in jail. They're looking for some kind of a way to get a judgment on you. If they could find anything, if you jaywalk, because you were left this trust fund money, they're waiting for you to jaywalk or do any little thing. If you cough wrong, you didn't wear a mask. Well, COVID's over. This person feels like it was a terroristic threat because you coughed. Anything they can do because someone doesn't want to let something go. But they have to accept that you are protected. This spiritual or religious narcissist. because no one is working with them. No one is working with this spiritual or religious narcissist practitioner anymore to commit a crime against you. The Page of Pentacles reverse. Child, whoever you are, you're divinely protected. They cut this person off. This might be that Libra, Aquarius, Gemini they hired that can't get the job done because they don't have the skills. And then again, it's just terrible because, air signs are usually known for being, intellectual, thinkers. But this person is not smarter than you. They're not. They're not smarter than you. They might have thought that they were, and they thought their magic with their brains together was going to be able to work, but and outsmart you. But you're more spiritually advanced than this person. Okay. And you are higher spiritually ranked than this Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay. And they were in their ego because they're a spiritual or religious narcissist with a entitlement complex to the point of delusion. And the delusion was that they were higher spiritually ranked than you. Okay. All right. They already got a message that they are defeated, or they told someone they feel defeated. Whoever it is, they are defeated. Okay. Tell me about this life coach energy. What is this life coach energy? What was this? Okay. Something's not going in someone's favor. Tell me about this life coach energy. They were a part of trying to get this crime committed. They might have tried to make something happen very fast, but so someone wanted to send someone toward you to be like a mentor, life coach, or something, so that they could get you to confess to something, but they didn't get the results that they were hoping for. I told y'all, be careful of these professionals and therapists, life coaches, and other people that are connected to these cults and covens, because they will try to gaslight and manipulate you and pretend like they care about you and your concerns, to see if they can get you to admit to something that they can manipulate and twist, and try to make you seem like you need professional help because you're depressed or you're thinking of taking your life. Any little thing that you say, well, I'm going to make a recommendation only because I'm concerned, because you have told me, honey, if you're being targeted, keep your business to yourself. Don't talk to anybody in the system. Therapist, life coach. If people are doing things to oppress you, and it's legit targeting for a legitimate reason, do not talk to anybody in the system. Well, if you feel like people are attacking you, or if you're feeling a little paranoid, I got someone you can talk to that might be able to help you. Do you like weed? Do you like weed? They can even get you a prescription, for some medical marijuana. Can I, maybe I can get someone to talk to you. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Don't you trust none of these life coach, therapists, or anybody that's connected to the system. If you're being targeted, do not talk to anybody that is connected to this system, because they are going to be on their side, and they're trying to set you up, and they're going to try to use whatever type of certification they have to give their professional assessment in someone else's favor, so they can steal from you or get away with whatever they're trying to do. This life coach failed. They wanted to make something happen to you very quickly so that they could get a judgment over you in court, but you're the hermit and you talk to no one because you know better. Tell me about this attorney. Tell me about this attorney. This attorney can't move to calmer waters. Nobody can relax. Nobody can settle their minds right now because you were a trap for these people that they would never be able to defame or to destroy. There's an attorney right now stressed out as this judge. And that's why the judge is like, I'm not going to get everybody in trouble. All of us are just going to have to keep this person surrounded, keep stalking them in their home, keep on doing whatever we're doing over and over again. We have to stop them. Prevent them from moving. Don't let them locate. Don't let them move or relocate. Do it. Bribe who you have to bribe. Talk to whoever you have to talk to. Make sure they can't get an apartment nowhere. If they own a home and they try to sell it, make a bribe to the real estate agent, or send a whole bunch of fake people in their home to curse them and pretend they're looking at their house with death spells. Block anyone that tries to make an offer on their real estate. These people are stressed out right now because everything is idle and in the air, and they need to keep you in the position that you're in right now and make sure you never move while they continue like a sitting duck to try to find a way to trap you, to catfish you, to unalive you, or do whatever they have to do. And they are fighting tooth and nail in every area of your life, through technology, through following you, through interfering with your personal business. If you apply for an apartment to move, they will immediately pay someone to deny your application. If you own property and you're going to sell your house and move, they will make bribes to your real estate agent, or get other agents to come into your home, pretending they're bringing customers, but in actuality coming in your home to see if they could leave a curse and curse you or curse your home, death spell. Child, these people are infiltrating and going very far to keep you stabilized in one place so that they can attack you. Okay, because that judge cannot move to calmer waters, and this attorney cannot move to calmer waters, and they don't want you to get away and be mobile and move around. Okay, they like, no, they can't move, they can't do anything, keep them right there. Tell me about this accountant. I'm telling you, uh, they are some bullshit. It really is some bullshit, because it's the whole system here. It's the whole system. The Nine of Wands reverse. This accountant will never recover. There's an accountant connected to this that's not going to recover. That's in a state of depression right now. None of because the King of Wands reverse energy idea they had to try to. They thought that it would be easy to catfish you and to get you into a relationship with somebody, but this person they hired to catfish you moved to calmer waters because they're not going to be able to get you. And they were stuck in a cycle doing love spells on you and trying to see if they could call you in, see if they could approach you, but no one can approach you right now. These people are not connected to their intuition. You understand? That's why they can't even execute this crime against you, because they are not connected to their intuition. Nobody is going to date. No one is going to open up to love and dating in the middle of a battlefield. That doesn't even make sense. You understand? It's almost like, say you're a marine biologist. You are a marine biologist and you want to study a certain type of fish in their natural environment. And what you do is, the purpose is to study them in their natural environment, meaning you want to see how they behave normally up close. But you take them out of their natural environment and you put them into some kind of a tank or something, and you throw a few things in there to make it look natural, but it's really not. And you've got people taking the fish out, tagging them, injecting them with stuff, and doing all kind of things to these fish to stress them out. And then you release them into the water and watch them. Now we want to see them in their natural environment, how they respond to this, that, and the other. We want to see how they mate in this, that, and the other. And none of the fish are mating. Why aren't the fish mating and just going on with regular everyday life? Because they have tags in their fins. They got needle tags on their fins because they've got some kind of electronic device throwing their biofield off. They feel uncomfortable. Their body is uncomfortable. They're in a new environment that doesn't feel natural. They can't swim past 10 feet. And you want them to act natural and to just date and mate and be their happy self. No, the fish are stressed out. They're not going to date. They're not going to be open to love because they're not in a natural environment and they're being hurt. Okay. These people are idiots. They've done all these things to hurt and harm you. They're doing spell work on you constantly. They're doing things to try to put you into a state of fear and panic, and then they want to catfish you at the same time and get somebody to come toward you, and make you a love offer. You understand? They want someone to make you a love offer, and you're going to be in a mindset of dating. No, absolutely not. You are literally on a battleground. You are literally on a battleground where you know a whole bunch of people are trying to hurt and harm you, and you're not in a state of fear, but you're in a state of defensiveness right now. There's no way in hell you're going to let your guard down or even think about dating anybody or talking to anybody while you've got all these people trying to hurt you. But they're not connected to their intuition enough to know that while a person knows you want them dead or in jail, and you've got all these people around them doing stuff to them, they're going to open up to love and to date. No, that goes on the shelf and gets locked up and chained away completely, dead, gone, dead in the water, until you get somewhere safe where you're in a normal environment with normal humans that are functioning in a healthy capacity. Your love with another person is completely off the table while you're in the lion's den, while you're on a battleground, being followed every single day. Why would you even consider dating somebody? That's stupidity. But these people, they don't have they literally, right, it's pointless. They even thinking about dating, knowing these people are hacking your technology and blocking your life. That, why would you even think about dating in a situation like that? You're not even thinking about that at all. No one, you don't even want no friends. You don't want no friends. You don't want to date. You don't want to work with nobody. You're not going to do business with nobody. You're not going to do a damn thing until you get somewhere safe. So everything is hermit right now. I'm going to just plan what I'm going to do in the future when I get away from here. They're idiots. These people are idiots and they lack emotional intelligence. Right. You're under surveillance 24/7 by demon possessed people that are blocking your technology and know your every move and every step. And they're throwing spell work at you and doing things to hurt and harm you. And you're open to dating too? They don't even know how to pull a crime off. Because if they really wanted to pull the crime off, they would make their presence unknown to you. You understand? If you wanted somebody to open up and be vulnerable to dating, you want them to be in a vulnerable state. That means you can't be projecting fear or anxiety, or they can't be under attack. You would have to be subtle. If you want somebody in a relaxed state, to get someone in a relaxed state, they can't feel like there's an enemy around. But these idiots made it known to you that they're around and they're here and they want you in a relaxed state. And why? Because they are demons and they're demon possessed. And demons lack self awareness. A demon doesn't have emotional intelligence. They don't understand. They don't understand you're not gonna date or open up when you don't feel emotionally safe or physically safe, because a demon has no idea of the natural inner workings of a human and romance and love and things like that. A demon doesn't know nothing about that. They think with a strictly left brain, logical, narcissistic, cold, cutthroat mindset. A demon is only operating out of logic. Okay, send that crackhead toward them. See if they'll have sex with them tonight. Let me see. Let me do research. How do you get a woman to have sex with you? Flowers. Okay, get that crackhead right there and buy him some flowers and take it to her. What does she like? She likes to talk about eating healthy. Okay, take her. Get a crackhead to take her flowers and a bag of GMO seeds and show up at her door and ask her if she wants to talk about GMO seeds and do you like flowers? And a crackhead shows up. Hi, I'm a crackhead. Do you like flowers and you like health? I have GMO seeds in my hand. Do you want to talk about it? I mean, these people are retarded. They literally think in straight logical distorted mindset, like robots. It's like AI trying to plot a crime on you, but it lacks emotional intelligence. Okay. A demon trying to orchestrate something using people is like trying to get AI to date you. They can do research and find out the technical things that need to be done. Okay, we need a car. We need, if you're a woman, we need a man, a car, flowers. What do? You take to dinner. What is take to dinner? You pick the person up and you take them to eat. Okay, so we need a car, a man, flowers, and a dinner. Okay, that's what we need. AI, it's like AI trying to catfish you, but it lacks emotional intelligence and intuition. It's just going off of straight logic things like a robot, and trying to set you up. But because you're connected to your intuition, you're looking at the person with all, like you sent somebody here talking all this socially conscious stuff, but they're dressed in all these name brand Louis Vuitton and all this other stuff. It's not making sense here. It's not even making any sense at all. It doesn't even, but they don't have that intuition. So whoever these demonic people are, they're stressed out. The accountant is stressed out because the person that was supposed to catfish you has given up, because you're not in an environment where you can date, where you can even think about dating. They got you in fight or flight mode. But because they're demons trying to orchestrate something, they don't have the emotional intelligence to plan this against you. Who's this sports coach? Athlete energy? Who is this sports coach? Someone that couldn't balance the situation, getting a judgment over you, possibly by dating you. So there's somebody that maybe used to play a sport, or maybe they coach sports or something like that, that was supposed to catfish you, and they couldn't balance the situation, where they'd be able to emotionally gaslight, manipulate you, be childish with you, and date you. They couldn't balance the situation. You're not in a place. You're in a war zone right now. You cannot date. Dating is completely off the table for you. It's a graveyard right now. Dating is completely, stick a fork in it. Dating is completely off the table for you, because you are in a war zone right now. That's like somebody in the military, at a war or a battle, and while you're in the war at that battle, they tell you, try not to think about your family, try not to think about your children, and think about certain things, because right now you're in survival mode, and getting into your right side of your brain could cost you your life if you start getting warm, fuzzy, or emotional. Right now, we need you to be strictly logic to stay alive. So just try to focus right now. Don't even think about your kids and your family, because right now we are on the battlefield. You got guns and bullets flying toward you, and you need to focus on just staying alive. You understand? That is the energy that you're in right now. You're in the energy of just focusing and staying alive. You're not thinking about anything. You're full of love for yourself, but you're not thinking about anything that pertains to dating or living a normal life while you're in these, under these conditions, in these, on these people's territory. Okay. Tell me about this drummer energy. I don't know, this athlete energy might be this drummer energy. Someone might play the drums. Yeah, same person. The page of cups reverse. This person might be a ritualist. They might either play the drums, with the sticks, or they could be a ritualist that beats the drum, doing rituals and spell work. This person was supposed to catfish and date you, and do a ritual or a spell on you. Okay, but they can't, because you're completely aware that you're under attack. Tell me about this president of a country, please and thank you. Tell me about a president of a country. The emperor in the reverse is the wounded warrior. Why is the president of a country the wounded warrior? Because they couldn't get a judgment over you. They could, and they're waiting. They're waiting for a judgment over you. They're waiting for a ritualist to be able to get a judgment over you. And what does the president of a country have anything to do with you? Something was returned to sender. So they just keep attacking you with magic over and over and over and over again. And it just keeps being returned to sender. Why? And they're in a mental imprisonment. What is the Nine of Swords? What is the Nine of Swords? They're trying to avoid a tower. The tower is either their complete wish fulfillment or yours. So it might be a case where when you were a child and somebody decided they would just steal your whole trust fund from you, they probably went the extra mile and said, well, since we're going to steal your trust fund money from you anyway, we can also use you maybe for your energy or whatever, energy harvesting, or we could use you as a sacrifice or something like that. Somebody might have sold you to someone as a sacrifice to come up off your energy. There could be a president of a country that only got their presidency because they were able to harness your energy, because they might have had you bound spiritually at some point in your life, because of a ritual they might have been doing on you since you were a child. There might be a president of a country that was able to literally get his place as the president of this country off your energy. And now, if you become free, they might even lose their presidency. Serious, because the demon they contracted you to, is gonna collect. The spell is broken. You're free, and that's why they keep attacking you with spell work. Tell me more about this president of a country that's in a mental imprisonment about you. They've been selling y'all. They have been selling y'all as slaves spiritually to presidents of countries, bartering y'all out so that they could get things and manifest things in their life without your knowledge. That's what these idiots in these occult circles have been doing. They find people that are in situations and in families that might be vulnerable or come from a vulnerable community. Okay, that means you don't have a lot of money or your family doesn't. And they're like, that person has a light or a lot of energy, or I want to use that person's life and energy to manifest a position of a politician, a president, a senator. I want to become this, that, or the other. And to do that, can I use this person? I'll pay you. Sure, no problem. They'll pay your parents. They'll pay your uncle, your aunt, a cousin, a family member, a pastor of a church, someone in your community, and they will get other people in agreement that, hey, we'll supplement your income, we'll help you out and give you money if you let us use this family member. And then when they agree to this, the whole family will go to mistreating that person and abusing that person, or doing things, the older family members that are aware of this contract, because they're getting paid. And their job is to make sure that you live a bad life and you suffer and you remain in poverty, toxicity, and everything in your life is a challenge for you, because that demon that they made a contract with for political power is going to be able to feed off of the negative energy that is produced from your suffering. You understand? And this is what these people do in families. Sadly, you have fathers and mothers that will agree, especially karmic parents that only have kids to do this. Or if you have a karmic parent that has a lot of children and they sacrifice one of their children in this kind of a way, it happens. Okay, so they're the president of a country right now that made an agreement with an Aquarius energy, and a King of Wands, that they could use your energy. Okay, or someone might not be healing, someone doesn't see something, that a conflict is over and something's not going to go in their favor. They're not going to be able to heal something. Tell me what that Aquarius energy is, the star reverse. Tell me about the star reverse. And really quick, for everybody in my life right now, today is the start of the Lionsgate portal. And I'm asking that you get a black pen and a piece of paper and write down something that you really, really want to manifest, and fold it up and hold it in your hand if you're a person that's going to join us for the prayer. Because right now is a high time for manifestation, and you're going to want to put your thoughts in a very high vibrational, positive manner. Do not let anyone bring you down today. Do not focus your mind over the next few days on anything negative or low vibrational. Only think about high vibrational things. Write your intentions down. Look at pictures of something you want to manifest. Keep on print out a picture of something you want to manifest. Right now, stay in the highest vibration you can, and stay extremely positive right now. And when we say the prayer, write down something you're trying to manifest and hold it in your hand when we pray. Okay, today, especially, please. All right. The hangman in the reverse. Something might be slowed down, or someone might be aware that something's not having an effect on you. These people that have these jobs and careers that created some kind of an illusion, possibly a gang stalking illusion for you, it's not having any effect on you. And this president of a country is worried about it. The Queen of Swords and an Aquarius they work with, that they made an offer to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They froze me. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Let me make sure I'm back and y'all can see me. Okay. There is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that received an offer from an Aquarius that got an offer from the president of a country to do this to you, possibly when you were a child. And it's not working anymore. Somebody's going to lose their presidency behind you. Somebody's going to lose their presidency behind you. And that's where this King of Pentacles has been getting all this money from, to pay people and bribe people to do things to you. It's been coming from the president of a country. Okay. It's been coming from the president of a country. So you have presidents of, if you're in North America and you're being gang stalked in Europe or North America, your gang stalking is coming from a president of a country that has a contract on you and came up off of your energy because you were spiritually sacrificed. And that's where all these King of Pentacles energies are getting their financing from. Instead of pouring his resources and finances in doing what's best for his country and his people, he's living a life of self-indulgence like a fucking idiot. Okay. And that's why he's gonna bad leadership. That's why he's gonna lose everything, and his country's not gonna do good. Probably in some bum ass fucking country, and everything is fucked up because they have a bad fucking leader that's on some bullshit. Okay. So whoever the president of this particular country is, this is who's funding your gang stalking. This is who's bribing people in your neighborhood and community because you were their investment, okay, to keep you in hermit mode. Anything else about this president of this country, they're going to have a tower moment because the cycle's over. Whatever they manifested off your energy, right now, they're not getting their wish fulfillment. Y'all pay attention to these presidents of these countries and see who falls next. Y'all pay attention to them. The 10 of Pentacles, somebody's stressed out because when something gets balanced out for you with the 10 of Pentacles, or your energy comes back to you, they're going to lose their presidency. Yup. It's not going to be the same. Something is going to get illuminated, or something was illuminated about a Page of Pentacles. This could be you when you were a child. Yup. Something is being illuminated about what these people orchestrated through people that have official jobs with this Knight of Pentacles, illusions, gang stalking illusions that people were orchestrating since you were a child by people that have official jobs and careers. When you were a child, they did this to you. Yep, using magic, using gang stalking tactics and magic, probably first on your immediate family and parents and your siblings. And then when you got old enough to separate yourself, they followed you. Okay. Using magic, gang stalking illusions, the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Magician. Tell me about this politician. This politician just might be this president of this country energy. Or let me see if it's a different energy. Tell me about this politician. Oh, they're watching. Oh, they're watching carefully. They're watching and they're getting messages from that King of Pentacles energy. They've been watching you, and they're already aware So there's a president of a country that's keeping tabs on you and watching you because you're there. Don't you ever sit up there and think that because you don't make a certain amount of money, or because you might work a minimum wage job or drive for Uber Eats, like I'm not important to nobody. Let me tell you something. The title that man can put on you, or whatever place or you stand in society, it don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. It's about your spiritual ranking, and they know that. So don't you think you're not important enough for a president of a country or a politician to be obsessed about you because of your divine energy, because of your divinity, because what they can get from you? Don't you think for a minute that you're not important enough because you work at McDonald's, or you might make those delicious ass burrito bowls at Chipotle with, if you don't want meat, you can do the black beans, or the pinto beans, and then you can still, if you don't want all that bread, do the lettuce, the salsa, and you can still add guacamole and sour cream to it as well. And there are other things, they have sauteed bell peppers and onions and other things you can put on there, and it's really delicious with the corn stuff you put on for the flavor, and add lettuce and tomatoes with the rice. The brown rice is delicious and soft. Sorry, y'all, I haven't had breakfast yet. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Haven't had breakfast. Okay. Whew, where was I? Don't you ever think that you're not important, even if that's not enough and you still need a side of chips with guacamole. Don't you ever think that you're not important enough because of where man has you, what position you're in this society, for somebody that's a politician or a president of a country to be obsessed with. Okay, so this person, okay, Diane. So this person is watching you, and they know about the orchestration and the magic and all the things, and how it's backfiring, and they're stressed out about something. Oh no, this is a politician that's watching you. The Three of Pentacles reverse. They didn't see that somebody is not working together with these people. The Death card. Something could be coming to an end about this practitioner that created an illusion. This politician could be someone different than this president of this country. Okay, this could be a politician that actually might be on your side. I don't know. They are aware of the Knight of Wands reverse, how destructive that warlock has been, and the Devil reverse, wanting to win at all costs. Okay, so there might be a politician that might be watching you that is aware of this orchestration and gang stalking. I'm not sure yet what side they're on. Give me another read. The King of Wands reverse had an ego death because it was a bad investment, and they had to release the burden. Tell me about this politician energy that wanted you to take action with them, and they didn't want to let something go so that they could get your trust fund. But they're having a tower moment right now because they wanted to win at all costs. So that's someone that was supposed to catfish you, and now they can't move to calmer waters, that work with these people on trying to be childish. So someone might not even be a politician. They might be someone in the public eye, that Emperor energy that was helping to hold you back in some mean, malicious, narcissistic energy that didn't want to let something go. This could be an Aries or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that could have told a lie about you, but the cycle's over now. Okay. So somebody could be a speaker or someone in the public eye that's a politician or something like a politician. Something was cut off completely, and somebody wants to apologize. Okay, so it's somebody that because you're aware of everything, this person wants to apologize. What about this airport employee energy? What about this airport employee energy? The Three of Cups reverse, the Six of Pentacles. Somebody has been trying to work with someone at the airport on something, a King of Wands. What are they working with someone at the airport to do? The World card reverse. Somebody wants to keep someone in some kind of a cycle. So somebody's going to try to stall you at the airport, if you're someone that might try to travel out of the location you live in right now, or move around a little bit to get away from these people trying to sabotage you, somebody might be trying to orchestrate something at the airport to slow you down, to keep you in a cycle. The world card reverse with this airport energy is create some kind of an obstacle at the airport whereby you can't fly. In other words, make something up, make some bullshit up. Try to do something to you going through TSA. Have you searched? See if they can make you angry by going overboard, searching your bags, take you into a private room, question you, shake you down, question you again, go through your phone. They're going to try to do something at the airport to see if they can get you to become angry so that they can escalate it into something. If they could just get one little thing out of you where they can be like, oh, terroristic threat, lock her up or lock him up. Somebody's going to try to keep you stuck at the airport or try to keep you in a cycle at the airport, taking your luggage, losing your luggage, or doing something. Okay, airport employee. The Three of Cups reverse. It could be a third party or just somebody that they used to celebrate with, but they're releasing it. Someone that doesn't want to let go of somebody. An emperor, someone's releasing something. Are they going to try to do this at the airport? Are they going to try to do this at the airport? If you try to fly, the devil reverse. Okay, they're leaving it alone. They can't plan something. You're going to get a new start. Okay, so if you have to travel, at any time to go anywhere to see about a new job, a new place, or anything at all, and you have to fly out, these people are so desperate to bind you to wherever you're at right now that they're going to try to set you up at the airport. So be very careful that you walk on eggshells at the airport, and no matter what they do, it says the devil reverse, but in case it's not the devil reverse and they change their mind, make sure you walk on eggshells at the airport, follow every rule to the T. Don't let anyone gray rock and treat the airport like you would treat a narcissist. Function like a robot. Ma'am, we need to search you. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You can search me. Matter of fact, we need to question you in a room because you look like somebody. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Where are you going? I'm traveling to XYZ. Oh, okay. You know, somebody might try to do way too much at the airport, and whatever they do, act like a robot. Just literally give them no emotion at all and act like a straight robot. Act like a straight robot. Act like a straight robot and give them nothing. No, if they take everything out your suitcase and go through if they hold your underwear up and hold it to their nose, to their face, and take a big inhale and sniff your drawers, and then hold your brassiere up in the air and laugh, just stand there. Just stand there with a straight face and watch them do it. If they do, record them if you can, and post it like, look at this bullshit later on after you get to where you're going. You understand? Oh, I believe you, Ram Avelli. I believe you. If they pull your drawers out, again, like if even if you travel abroad, because they know better in America than to go that far. But if you travel abroad and you get to an airport and someone bribes someone to give you a hard time, and someone gets your underwear and holds it to their nose in front of everybody and takes a big sniff, and then does like this with your bra, just stand there with your hands folded and wait for them to finish. Stand there and wait for them to finish. Don't make a face. And then when they're done, thank you very much, sir, and walk off. Okay? Airport employee. Just be cognizant that that's what somebody wants to do. All right, let's jump into the read. Child, because people will do the most. They will do the most. That it would seem so ridiculous. So ridiculous, but don't give any reaction at all whatsoever. And anoint yourself and pray. Anoint yourself and pray before you go anyway. All right? What is the energy crown in this read? Let's jump in. I feel like I did the whole read, but we're going to jump in and see what's going on right now. What is the energy crown in this read? Holy Divine Spirit. What is the energy crown in this read? If they open up your little travel pouch with your travel size lotion and travel size perfume, and they open it up in front of you and smell it and spray it on their neck, and then open up your lotion and take a sample and put it on their arms and hands, and rub it on their behind. Don't say a word. Don't you say a single word. Just, just stand there. Let them get it off. You finish yet? All right, what is the energy crowning this read right now? Ooh. All right, I have the King of Cups. Oh, all right. There might be somebody, man or woman, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that might be keeping an eye on you right now. Someone might be watching and keeping an eye on you right now, closely. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? The obstacle was to get away with something, but somebody is backstabbed and betrayed because you're going to get justice now. King of Swords. Okay. Tell me what happened in the recent past. Somebody that tried to get away with something was backstabbed and betrayed. Some people were tricked into helping these people to do stuff to you. Some of these people were tricked into it. Okay. Somebody has a reprobate mind and they don't process things correctly in their mind. In the past, you kept moving forward. The Six of Pentacles reverse, regardless of this inheritance that was stolen from you. And somebody that doesn't think right about stuff is exhausted trying to get away with something. Okay. And they forget this money or whatever it is in this trust is spiritually protected. So any spell work they send toward you, the person that whatever was left in that trust, you don't think that person is not in the spirit following that money, and they're the one that's of course God, but they're the one that's blocking all this spell work. They're like, kiss my damn ass. You must lost your damn mind. You are not going to get this person's money and just knock them off. That's my money. Who do you think this ancestor is following them around, tipping them off and protecting them? I'm watching what you're doing with my money. These people keep throwing spell work at you and it keeps backfiring. And there's an ancestor looking over their money because they want it to go where they want it to go. These people are stupid. They're not spiritually inclined or connected enough to see that. So the problem is you keep on moving forward as the hermit energy. That's their problem. In the recent past, you have shut everyone and everything completely out of your life, got in hermit mode, and you keep moving forward, even irregardless of this injustice that was done to you, wherein they took your money and have been handing it out to everybody, which was unequitable, unfair. Okay. And tell me more about the situation, what's going on right now. There's the King of Cups watching you steady moving forward. They feel defeated because someone either got fired from a job or they're not working, or people are not working together anymore. They're moving to calmer waters. They're having to, I can't make it up. There are people, they said, stop right there. Okay. There are people right now that are not working together anymore. There are people right now that are no longer working together. People are getting fired from their jobs. People are getting fired from their jobs. They're not working together. They feel defeated because they're having to move on to calmer waters, and they're having to rebuild their lives because they put their life on hold to focus on you. And all they got was bad karma and a great fall, just like in the game Shoots the Ladder. These people cheated to get to the top of the game, and that's why they landed on that goddamn sliding board on Chutes and Ladders, and they're back at the start line. That's what the Page of Pentacles is. The Page of Pentacles in this reading is a game of Chutes and Ladders, and your goofy ass sat up there and tried to play the game and take a shortcut and steal. And now, whoever you are, you took the sliding board down and landed on the sliding board, and you're at the beginning of the game. And it made this sound. If Chutes and Ladders game made a sound, that's what it would do. Okay. Child, I remember at one point in my life, I'm such a kid at heart that I wanted to turn my rental property into a daycare. I wanted to turn my rental property into a daycare center. And I was going to use each room in the house. One was going to be a fun game room. And I was going to put all these games from my childhood that I really liked, but never had because we couldn't afford any. But still, we used to go to the stores and look at them and stuff, or go over other kids' house and play with them. I was going to put like Hungry Hippo, the little Chutes and Ladder, Monopoly, a whole bunch of different types of board games, Scrabble, a whole bunch of games, a whole beautiful kids game room, in this daycare center. And then I was going to play the board games, checkers and things with the kids or whatever. I have a huge checkers board with life-size almost checkers and stuff or whatever. It was just making me think of that, talking about Chutes and Ladders at one time. If things were not so bad, with this gang stalking and spiritually, I might have been able to open a daycare center. And because I really love reading books to children. I love reading, I like ministering to kids, and the thing about it is, because of this level of spiritual warfare, you cannot do anything. You literally cannot do anything when these people are targeting you, because they will use anything that you're trying to build, create a business, to create problems for you. You own a braid shop. Let's make some laws that you need to go to school to get a license to do the braid hair. Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? Y'all don't even know how to teach braiding hair. Braiding hair came from our culture or our childhood, and you want me to get a degree from you to braid hair? Are you fucking kidding me? Candyland. I like that one too. But you understand what I'm saying. If you want to start a food business, nope. I got a million rules and laws here that, and I can use any of them to give you a hard time. Any business that you, literally any type of business that you want to start, if you're in a place where they gang stalk and do foolishness, they're going to utilize the laws in that area to constantly stress you out and give you a hard time. Anything you try to do. You would have to go somewhere else to start your business. The Page of Pentacles. So there's several people that are not working together, and all of them have bad karma, and they're having to rebuild their lives right now. And this judge is just sitting on their ass. There's a judge sitting on their fat ass right now, just like, well, I don't care. I'm just gonna sit here then. Oh well, y'all are gonna have to come get me. I don't care. Y'all are gonna. I'm not gonna notify them. Why would I want to tell them so I can go to jail? Oh, well, until that happens, I'm just going to keep on going from day to day like nothing happened. The accountant and the attorney, all of them, they're just going to I guess we're going to sit here then. And that's how sickness develops in people, because they can't move to calmer waters in the mental plane. Their mind is messed up. They're paranoid. They're scared. Every minute of the day, they're wondering when the day is that they're going to be taken out their courtroom in handcuffs. This is how people develop cancer and other sicknesses, carrying guilt and carrying a lot of negative energy and stress and anxiety and fear. And so whoever this judge, accountant, and lawyer, attorney is, all of them are stressed the hell out, and they can't rest while you're living. They cannot rest, and they're stressed out while you're living, and they'll become physically ill and get karma. They might not even make it to be taken out that courtroom in handcuffs. Let's go. What are the messages? Someone might deal with the same sex, your pets, heavily spiritually protected at this time. Yes, prepare to leave America now. Hooty hoo! Amen. Amen. Incoming message, contract, business, professional offer. Oh, somebody might be about to leave America. You might have an incoming message about a theft. Let's go. What are the messages? All right, somebody might deal with the same sex or be bisexual. All right, they want to talk about how set up and chipped while sleep by an ex or a family member. Somebody was set up and chipped. Somebody was set up and Neuralinked or chipped by an ex or a family member, or a family member put an ex or someone you were dating up to either trying to chip you or chipping you. Let's go. Somebody's initials might be F as in Frank, F as in Frank, like Francis, F as in Francis, F as in Fozo. Okay. Somebody's name might have the letter F in it, like F like Francis and F like Frank, Fozo. Okay. Somebody might have set somebody up to be Neuralinked or chipped by a family member, by someone they might have sent toward them. Okay. It's not your baby. You're being divinely guided to move, work towards financial independence. This person is finally seeing the situation clearly. Okay. So, how must be having to do with someone setting someone up to be Neuralinked or chipped. Somebody might be financially, someone needs to work toward becoming financially independent. Somebody's being guided divinely to move, and I just saw leave America now. It's time to leave America. Oh, they just touched me. They want me to clarify that one. Okay. You're being divinely guided to move. Fuck buddy, clear understanding. Someone deals with the same sex. I'm hoping this has nothing to do with sex with pets. Clarify you're being divinely guided to move, because that's where they touched me. Somebody that reversed an ending with somebody. Clarify you're being divine. Someone could be a Scorpio. Someone could be a Taurus, a Hierophant energy in reverse. Someone could have divorced from someone. Someone could have got divorced from someone that could have a Pisces placement in their chart, the Page of Cups reverse, or someone that manipulates them, and that's very childish. And this is justice. So somebody that needs to work toward, someone could be in a connection with someone that needs to work toward becoming financially independent. Someone is finally seeing the situation clearly. Somebody is being divinely guided to move, possibly by someone that gaslights them, that's their fuck buddy, that they have a clear understanding with. And they're being divinely guided to move right now and divorce this person or break up with them, the Four of Wands reverse. Okay. Because it's not your baby. Okay. Maybe there's a child that doesn't belong to somebody, or this person might have had a situation surrounding paternity of a pregnancy or a child. What is the same sex energy? What is the same sex energy? The Three of Wands reverse. Okay. Somebody didn't get what they were expecting. Because someone is destructive and reckless. Somebody might have thought somebody was going to be all about them when they got in a connection with them. Even if they indulged with the opposite, with the same sex at times. But once they got in a connection with this person, they realized that this person doesn't want them at all. They're using them because they're financially codependent to support their relationship with their same-sex lover. Okay, I get it. So this is what I'm getting. There's somebody that got into a relationship with somebody. I don't know whose sex is who's the who. But just listen to the download I'm getting. Somebody got married to or in a serious relationship with somebody. Okay. That person is aware that they're bisexual, but they thought this person was crazy about them and that they would be with them even if they dipped from time to time or something like that. But once they started financially supporting this person, and they got in a serious marriage or relationship, whatever the Four of Wands is representing, uh, they realize that this person is faking a relationship with them. Their bisexuality has more to do with I can go that way if I need to secure the bag or stability. So they might not even really be bisexual. They might be gay, but they parade as if they're bisexual so that they could utilize someone for stability, for finances, or for money or things of that nature. And this person, they thought they were like just bisexual when they married or got in a relationship or moved in a house with them, but they realized that this person really, it's strictly you're paying the bills here, and I'm gonna run off with my boys or girls and constantly be in real relationships with the same sex of whoever I'm really committed to. And they can, whoever the person is, they can feel that. They can see the situation clearly that they're being used. This person's not attracted to them. They don't want them. They just wanted stability. They're bisexual so that they can capitalize off of whoever has the money and stability. But they really deal with the same sex. If they were rich, they would only deal with the same sex. They would not claim to be bisexual. This person was being very reckless in doing something. They took action to do something. Somebody could have pets. The hermit reverse. Somebody might be depressed, that can't move forward, that was alone, that worked together to do something because they didn't want to let go of something. Somebody was holds on to things emotionally. They have trouble letting things go. They were depressed and they were sad and they got reckless and they might have done something, but they couldn't backstab and betray something. They couldn't backstab and betray someone. So they tried that. Someone tried to do something to hurt another person in some kind of a way, but they couldn't get it done, whatever they were trying to do, because they're depressed. So whoever this bisexual claiming gay person is that this person was with, they stayed in a state of depression and self-loathing energy, just depressed all the time. Like, how come you get depressed every time I come around? I mean, I'm the one paying all the bills. How come you happy? You happy as hell whenever you around your little friends and you going and running out and going to eat and doing stuff with them. But the minute I enter the house after working, or the minute I come around you, the person you're married to, it's like your happiness goes straight to hell. You depressed, you sad, you miserable now. You know, like, oh, you're home. Oh, you're here. Oh, the bag is home. All right, y'all gotta go. I gotta, do my job, so, I gotta make sure the bills stay paid, some energy like that. This person was just someone that wanted to use them to provide for them while they were running around out here being reckless and destructive. What did they do to someone's pets? Tell me about pets. Tell me about pets. What happened with someone's pets? Tell me about pets. They couldn't balance the situation. Someone moved past something already. The Queen of Swords. Somebody was going to do something and they had to avoid a tower. Someone was going to hurt, kidnap, or do something to someone's pets in some reckless, destructive way. Okay. And this person that was in a relationship is like, this is what you do with your time. See, this is what happens when you're with a non-productive man or woman that's unhealed. This is what happens when you provide financial stability for someone that doesn't have a productive mindset because they're not healed. When you, as a woman or a man, provide a stable household and pay the bills and marry or get in a serious relationship with someone that's unhealed, they don't have a productive mindset. So you are supporting someone financially that is not going to help you become more wealthy. They're not going to influence you in a positive way. They're out. They have an idle mind and idle time. They look at you being a provider and providing for them as an opportunity to be reckless, to thrive off of chaos and drama and create it and get involved and caught up in a whole bunch of bullshit. They're not at home trying to start a business. They're not trying to make sure everything is organized and running smoothly so that you can be free to be a good provider and make money and add to what you already have. You know, they're not doing something productive to make your life easier for you. It's very important that we choose the right partner, marry the right partner, and make sure it's a healed person. Because a healed person, you don't have to ask them to be productive. They're going to find something efficient and productive to do in their life that somehow is going to manifest money even without trying to, because they're not one to just sit around doing nothing, twiddling their thumbs. They just have a productive mindset, and they're going to find something positive to engage and do in their time. If it's not a family and children they're investing into, that's an investment too. If you're teaching your children and taking care of them, it's so important that, because some people are like, I did that. Y'all said be a good provider, and I'm still not able to blah blah blah. And I gave my whole paycheck and took care of a man or a woman or whatever your however relationship. What kind of man or woman did you support? What kind? Were they healed? Did you get in a relationship with someone that was healed, that has a balanced mindset, that's practical, that has a balanced ego? Did you get married to or in a relationship with someone that's productive? Even if they work from home, even if they're a housewife or a house husband, however arrangement, was it a productive person that you can always find them doing something positive and investing their time into doing something positive? Or was it someone that you met and always had some kind of drama going on? Okay. And now you can't manifest what kind of person, what was the mindset of the person? How much time did you spend learning their mind and listening to them and figuring out who they were? So somebody's not in a mental imprisonment about this person that they was in this relationship with. Someone created an illusion for them, and now someone is stressed out. They can't sleep. Someone could have Capricorn in their chart, or right now it could be because of an addiction that they had to sex or something. Someone could have had an addiction. Okay, a codependency. This person might have been extremely codependent to this person's energy, or codependent to them. It could have been a trauma bond. The devil represents obsessions, chains, binds, that we have to people, places, and things. Somebody might have had a chokehold on somebody because they could have trauma bonded, okay, with somebody. Somebody is heavily spiritually protected at this time. Maybe your pets. Maybe your pets were spiritually protected. What is theft? Clarify theft. The 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody might have been stealing something from you so that you couldn't be independent and move into the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And right now, somebody is closed emotionally because this has something to do with something that was done online to stop you from moving to the 9 to 10 of Pentacles. Somebody was doing magic to steal from you and to stop you from moving from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. And it has something to do with communication and online. Tell me about this set up and chipped while sleeping by an ex or a family member. Queen of Swords, an imbalance. There might be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius or Sagittarius that got somebody to come towards someone and either date them, to set them up to be Neuralinked and chipped, stuck in their temple, and injected with a liquid that possibly has a tracking device in it, much like the liquid that they put in your animals when you put the chip to track your animals. It's a real thing. So somebody had you injected or was setting you up to have you injected with a very similar liquid that has the chip in it that they put in your animals when they microchip them. And they either put that in you while you were sleeping or were planning on doing that. And you were set up by an air sign and maybe a Sagittarius that was narcissistic. It could have been someone you were dating or in a relationship with. Okay, the Queen of Wands reverse. This could be a fire sign that did this to you, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, that couldn't backstab and betray you. The Hermit reverse. This person could be isolated right now. This might have something to do with who they had an exchange with to win at all costs. That because you were single and self-sufficient and independent. Somebody wanted to tag. Somebody wanted to tag somebody and chip them that single, independent, and self-sufficient, and have control over your life like an animal. Somebody wanted to take control over your life like an animal because you were too independent. You were too independent, so they decided they were going to try to Neuralink and chip your ass to gain control over you with their goofy ass. Somebody in the government, the Hierophant, and they're very emotional about this shit right now because somebody could be planning a trip. They're very emotional about this shit right now. Someone might be planning a trip, and they're in their thoughts. They're in their thoughts about Queen of Cups, the Lovers, about a mother figure that could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. Queen of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Someone could have Gemini and Cancer in their chart. This person could be in your family or connected to your family. They can have a Gemini or a Cancer placement in your family, and that's who set you up with this Emperor energies. They could have Aries in their chart to be Neuralinked and chipped, to be chipped because you were too independent. You were too independent and free and self-sufficient. So they decided they had to chip your ass because they felt powerless because you were so strong, free, and unencumbered. Child. And what's happening now with that? What's happening now with that? They're touching me. They want me to say something. Somebody might want to gaslight you, but you're a high priestess and you cannot be emotionally manipulated nor gaslighted. You're not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at all. Okay. You can see the truth. You know the whole truth about everyone and everything before they even know it. You can see, you can cut through people with your eyes. So what's this Page of Cups reverse? Someone wants to gaslight and emotionally manipulate you about what was done for somebody. The Devil in reverse. This could be a Virgo. There might be a Virgo that wanted to emotionally manipulate and gaslight someone, or a Capricorn or an Earth sign that's in their thoughts now because they're not going to get a hold of some trust fund money. Nope, they're not going to get it. The Four of Wands reverse. This person might be in your family or connected to your family that took a risk and accepted an offer to help these people to set you up. But now they can't plan something because all their spell work has been returned to sender, and you cut everybody off. You cut every single narcissistic person, place, or thing in your life completely off. Death. Can't make it up. All right, y'all. Almost going on 2 hours. We're going to get ready to say this prayer, and then I'm going to head out to Chipotle. No, I'm playing. They don't open till 11. All right. Yeah. You cut every single narcissistic person, place, and thing completely out of your life with this death card. And now they don't know what to do. Give me a final message, Holy Divine Spirit. I hope y'all wrote down your intentions on a piece of paper because today is the first day of the Lionsgate portal, 888. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message, please, and thank you? What is the final message? Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? What is the final message, please, and thank you? Give me a final message, please, and thank you. I have the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, a Knight energy. Somebody could be trying to do something very quickly. There could be a third party that's very sad right now. A Knight energy. They could be very sad and depressed and regretful right now. Okay. What is this plan for Hierophant, the Two of Wands, for the Ace of Pentacles? What is this plan? The Two of Wands clarify they're not getting their wish fulfillment and they're pulling their energy back. Okay. So right now, a knight, someone that they hired to track you and harass you, and to try to put you into check and in line. This person is breaking up with this person. This knight energy, they're telling me, is that bisexual energy, that some kind of spiritual hierophant, some kind of religious leader or something, or a ritualist. They were in a marriage or a relationship with this bisexual. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This knight energy. They're breaking up with them because they thought they were going to get the Ace of Pentacles, a large amount of money, your inheritance, if all of these people collaborating against you, if their plan worked, to get into your trust fund, but they can't. And now, because they're not going to get this money, and this person's really not even into them because they're bisexual, and they really don't want them. They just want them to provide for them while they lay up with their lovers. They're leaving them. They're like, I'm not getting money. I don't get the attention and what I really want from you. I know you half-assed me because you're not into my sex. You're not into me. You're just using me. And it looks like we're not going to be able to trick this person and steal their trust money. So this Hierophant religious leader is walking away from whoever this knight is that was working together with them to try to help these people get away with stealing your trust fund. And one final card to end the reading. I can't make it up. There it is. No one's going to get a brand new start, is what the spirit said. Nobody is going to get a brand new start. Nobody. You're the Empress. You are divinely protected. The Ace of Swords is the clarity. Somebody's not going to take a risk. Somebody is not going to take a risk. The Seven of Swords. Somebody's not going to, let me see. Someone's not going to take a risk. To provide you clarity. Clarify the Fool reverse. What's the Fool reverse? A knight, somebody that was willing to do anything for money is not going to take a risk to get away with something. They have bad karma already. What's the Seven of Swords? Oh, okay. They're not going to take a risk to try to get away with something with you because you're a high priestess. Okay. And they're all having an ego death. Okay. So somebody is not going to take a risk to try to get away with something with you because you're a high priestess or you're connected to your higher intuition. And you have complete clarity about everything that these people have been executing in your life. And you can't be fooled because you can cut straight through all the bullshit. So they're not going to take a risk to try to get away with something because, again, you are a high priestess and these people are having an ego death. Y'all, I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cards Tarot. All right, I hope y'all are ready to manifest. Lionsgate Portal, first day, 888. Let's get it. Let me turn off the commercials real quick so we can pray. All right. Now, first and foremost, right now, I cancel every contract and agreement with every single witch and warlock that's in this live right now, sending any form of attack, crown chakra attack, trying to siphon any energy. I command right now on every plane of existence, on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane. Right now, I bind and contain all magic, every spell work, every death spell being sent toward me right now. Right now, I bind and contain every evil eye, every negative energy by every witch and warlock in this life right now. I bind and contain on every plane of existence, and I return it directly back to the sender right now tenfold. Abracadabra. Burst into flames and scatter right now. Burn the ashes and fall to the ground. I show gratitude right now for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude right now for both favor and for protection. I show gratitude for complete restoration, financially, spiritually, energetically, emotionally. I show gratitude right now to the Most High God, Yeshua, Iyao. I show gratitude right now to Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude right now for this Lions Gate portal, 888. I show gratitude for every single thing that we are going to manifest in this Lions Gate portal. I show gratitude right now for each and every blessing bestowed upon us, for health, wealth, for favor, and for protection. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire. I show gratitude right now for the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for every blessing bestowed upon us. Right now, by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah. Oh, Holy One, I show gratitude for waking me up another beautiful day. I show gratitude for the beauty of the sun and all the other creations. I show gratitude right now for favor, for health, for a righteous mind, divine protection, and for success today. I command today, right now, and I come in agreement by this spoken verbal contract of law that today, anything that I speak, touch, seek to do, or accomplish, it will be blessed, manifest to the fullest, and flourish. All things I put my energy into today, it will prosper and it will be successful. Anyone that is destined to help me today will contact, locate, and get through and reach me today. Every door in my life will open for me today, and every obstacle and the creators of challenges in my life, they are blocked, disabled, and ejected instantly out of my energy and stopped from interfering with and slowing my progress by divine intervention today. Catch fire, burst into flames. Right now, I command every block communication, mail, message, way, and passage to be forced open and to be made available to me. Right now, I command anything being hidden or kept from me to be revealed and exposed. I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ, Jehovah, that any and all enchantments of witchcraft pit against me right now, every picture, every demonic altar, every candle, every curse, every hex, every spell, every evil eye referencing my name or situations today being directed and sent toward me right now to affect my progress, my energy, my body, mind, or spirit, to cause any spiritual or physical or financial imbalance to my life. Right now, I cancel you out. Be canceled, neutralized, nullified, and rendered completely useless. Fall to the ground and scatter. Be consumed in the fire of our Kundalini violet flame, which is our holy fire, invoked by our holy words. Abata chinhoi, besamai mitano, sameyi kadis, mangista timta, fakade, besamai in the honich in the hu, bamadar to whom. Yeletin jerachin and sitanzade, badela chinanim yiker belin, inya yabedalunin yiker and demino. What if atanam atag van, kakafu, adaninji, mangist yantanatana, hylim, mizganam, levelalamu, amen. Botsum, Botsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak. Amen. Botsum, Botsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak. Amen. Botsum, Botsum, Memphis, Kadusum, and Amlak. Amen. Right now, I decree and declare that every demonic contract that was made or attached to me in the dream state last night be reversed, undone, severed, separated, and destroyed, and rendered null and void by holy fire right now. Catch fire! Right now, I reject all forms of demonic oppression and bondage. Right now, I decree and declare today that Christ's light, energy, and fire encamp and encircle me as a divine barrier of protection from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, that no other force can or may penetrate. Right now, I dedicate this day unto Christ, Jehovah, Yeshua, by my kundalini violet flame of my holy fire. Let nothing and no one stand against me, because Umima is a consuming fire. Umima, you are always on time, and you will always abandon the 99 for the one. I decree and declare, the sun will not spite me by day, nor the moon by night. I now take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and scatter, fall to the ground. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire right now. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now and in this environment right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and authority of Christ Jehovah. Right now, by the power and authority of Christ Jehovah, I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment right now. Let every force of witchcraft and darkness flee and get from my home and around me. Abracadabra! Right now, catch fire. Burn the ashes in the name of Yeshua. Witchcraft powers sponsoring repeated problems and attacks. They shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire right now. Every waster of my time assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire and scatter right now. Every projection of witchcraft over my health, my energy, my finances. Right now, by the power and authority of Christ, I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this day. Mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. We now call back all of our energy that has been siphoned from us from birth to the age we are right now. We command every ounce and inch of our divine energy to return back to us right now. I call back all my energy on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane right now. I call all my energy back. I mate my sweet, great energy weight. Do not let separate from my estate. I neutralize and eliminate the hate. Positive and creative energy is my fate. Sacral and root chi, I do decree, I appreciate you, stay glued to thee. I mate my sweet, great energy weight. Do not let separate from my estate. I neutralize and eliminate the hate. Positive and creative energy is my fate. Sacral and root chi, I do decree, I appreciate you, stay glued to thee. I mate my sweet, great energy weight. Do not let separate from my estate. I neutralize and eliminate the hate. Positive and creative energy is my fate. Sacral and root chi, I do decree, I appreciate you, stay glued to thee. We command every ounce and inch of our divine energy to return back to us right now on every plane of existence. Our energy is ours only for the manifestations of our abundance only. Let every and anything that anyone has manifested, anything that anyone has built or purchased with our energy, let it catch fire right now. Burst into flames, burn to ashes down to the ground right now, and scatter as our energy returns back to us. Under this Lion's Gate portal, mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. Now, I hope you all are saying with your prayer, whatever you wrote on that piece of paper, take advantage of this energy in this live. I'm telling you, take advantage. Today is the first day of the Lionsgate portal. I hope you took advantage of whatever your manifestation is and you wrote it on paper. And I hope you also said it out loud. I'm telling you, the power of three, where there are two or more gathered in my name, there shall I be also. And I hope that you had your vision and your focus on whatever it is you're trying. If you're trying to manifest a new house, if you're trying to manifest a new vehicle, if you're trying to manifest a relocation, a move, a new job, or it's just something you're working on that you need a breakthrough on, I hope you had that in the forefront of your mind and you wrote it down on paper. If you're trying to manifest the healing of a child, a loved one, the deliverance of one of your children, I hope you wrote it down. Okay, guys, I love you. I love you. But I'm very, very hungry right now. Even though it's good to fast during the Lionsgate portal as well. Stay away from meat and stay away from processed foods if you can. I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. And yes, I will be back.